What is your future purpose? And what is purpose anyway? I think we need to start with the definition of the word purpose. And it's as simple as putting meaning into what you do. And in this case, it's about putting meaning to your life. And right at the start, I want to share that I don't think there is one single purpose. And that's gonna be the whole theme of this channel. Because your future purpose is gonna be kind of multi-leveled. It's layers. Because if you think about it from a evolutionary standpoint, even just like a lifetime, you're a baby. Your purpose is to drink milk and grow, and then you learn to walk, and then you learn to talk, and that's your purpose. And my reason for even doing this whole channel and being interested in this topic is that there's this common narrative that you need to find your life purpose, and there's a lot of people getting left behind because they feel like they're somehow incomplete if they don't have this really clear purpose on what they should do. I have a gift for you, and the gift is called the now. And it's also based on this Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. If you haven't read it, you really should. Because life's purpose is in the now. Because once you realize this, that there isn't anything else than right now. And then there's a new now and a new now. So the more you can be in the now, the more life you can enjoy. And of course, there's planning, there's reminiscing, there's all kinds of different things that you can involve in the now. But the more aware of staying present in the now and doing things from that place of mind, I think that's when you start to improve your life and really start enjoying more. And then there's these different layers. There is gratitude, there is love, and there is different feelings and different states, and you can go into psychedelics and these, like, the rabbit hole is kind of endless, and that's why I decided to start this channel and really focus on exploring the theme of purpose, because it's so multidimensional, it's so vast. There isn't one single purpose. Or if there is, if someone has like this one thing that they know that they only do that, great. But for me, especially like my mind, I'm really curious about a lot of different things, and kind of this generalist person. So that's how I kind of found my purpose. I've done a few different channels and I've done a lot of different stuff. And somehow it always came down to, what's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of that? And then one day I realized, it's like, okay, but what if my purpose is to explore purpose? And this is where paradoxes come in, and life is full of paradoxes once you step into that game and that level of awareness. But Another thing that I've realized, and it also has to do with me, I'm not the fastest person. And once I realized that it's okay to be slower and not try to be this hyper dopamine person that just goes like wow, 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 and with edits and stuff. And I have a history of like making movies and videos for over 20 years. I realized that like podcast style videos where there's emptiness, there is time and space for ideas and thoughts. That's the that's my style. It's more of a philosophical style, and I think like contemplation is a concept I've learned recently through a really interesting system called the Gene Keys that I've been really going deep into for the last 3 months or so. And contemplation, it's more about giving space, taking one topic and giving space for kind of ideas to arise and really ponder the whole thing. And that's going to be the theme of this. And I'm going to share my experience and my stories, but the main point of this whole channel is you. It's your future purpose. I want to help you feel better, get more satisfaction, fulfillment, and kind of learn different tools how you can find your unique thing. Because I cannot kind of help you find it. I can give you tools, give you ideas, and give you all kinds of stuff that you then have to learn to use and kind of analyze, and you have to understand them from your point of view. And even I have a coaching offer that is, I don't want to be pushy and salesy. It's more about being present and kind of being a safe space where the other person feels that they're accepted and it's fine to be whatever you want. Because unfortunately, our system, our schooling system, our kind of the whole job system and financial system and everything is based upon really strict set of rules and kind of this ways of being you have to become to be successful or even get money or even just feel fulfilled. And I think the last and the best preserved niches or like areas of work is all the creative work, because that's the last free frontier. That's where you can really be yourself and express yourself, because human expression is one of the most beautiful things. And I've also gone deep into being interested in painting, like acrylic paintings and stuff like that, and I feel that it's the rawest form of really expressing who you are. But it takes a lot of courage, and this is going to be a main theme of the whole channel also, because it's the bravest thing you can do to be completely yourself, your weird, unique kind of mess. Or at least that's how I see myself once I started to actually accept myself. It's fine to be a mess. It's fine to be whatever. It's fine to be perfect also if that's your style. But once you give yourself permission to be yourself, and kind of go and follow your weirdest and deepest desires, dreams, and whatever, that's when your uniqueness becomes your superpower. And I think the first time I heard this, I was like, your uniqueness is your superpower. That's just like, that's wrong. How could it be? But once I've realized and once I've started to accept and step into that version of myself and to kind of just accept everyone else also, because that's kind of needed to accept yourself, my life has changed a lot. And there's like really positive changes, and there's always a lesson in every struggle also. There's like, when you start being yourself and something doesn't go according to plan, you can ask yourself, okay, what am I supposed to learn here? And then suddenly you start kind of catching these golden nuggets in these negative situations, and voila, it just changes to the positive. And like, I would hope that everyone would realize that the purpose of life, one purpose of life, is to accept and kind of be yourself. Learn how to be yourself. And there's multiple levels to this, and I think once you start really fully loving yourself and accepting yourself, then it's kind of, then you can start letting go of yourself and realize that you are part of this one big giant thing, and we are all the same. But we need to go through this process of individuation until we can kind of blend into the masses again, and to kind of really feel the right way. Because trying to go and fit into the masses without you actually feeling like it and really doing it with intention, it's gonna most probably end up in something that doesn't really fulfill you. So this is just an explanation and a short introduction to what it really is going to be. And my name is Mits. I'm from Finland, and I've lived abroad, and you're probably gonna hear more of my stories, but it's not going to be about me. I'm going to be the vessel that the information is gonna come through, but it's gonna be about you. And I would really appreciate it if you could share what ideas and thoughts you have about finding purpose and what your future purpose, how you see your purpose is. Because purposelessness can also be a purpose. You try to live your life without a purpose. That's a purpose, because everything is a paradox. But please comment and share what you think, because I really want to do this with you guys and kind of build this community that can brainstorm together and find out how to actually find fulfillment and purpose in life. And a last thing, a question that I learned from this Gene Keys teaching that I think is really powerful is, how can I best be of service to the whole? And I'm going to leave you with this and think about it. And this might open up a lot of new doors. But that's it for this video. And I'm going to try posting at least once a week, maybe more often. It all depends on how I get the knowledge and how I actually feel what might be beneficial for you. But we're going to go through a lot of different topics like breath work, meditations, journaling, and just trying finding courage. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm super grateful that you watched this video and you joined me in this journey. You know, you can subscribe and like this video and all that, but I hope this wasn't too long for you, and I'll see you in a future video. Peace out.